Hello, and welcome to another edition of Good Deeds. It is brought to you by justserve.org. If you've been looking for ways to make Sacramento a better community, it starts with you and I just doing what we can to help the people around us. And you can find plenty of organizations that are looking for volunteer help. Justserve.org is a great place to start. Today, we're going to find out more about a really cool volunteer program that the Front Street Animal Shelter is running that will not only be something you love, but it's going to be something the dogs down there love as well. Thank you, Andrea, for joining us to talk about Doggie Day Out.
Yeah, thank you for having me. I'm really excited to share this with you. We
Yeah.
have several different Doggie Day Out programs that Front Street people can take advantage of.
Well, I love this because, some people may not be in a position to adopt a dog right now. They may not even be able to foster, but this is a way that they can legit help the dogs in a shorter bite-sized package. Can you talk more about what it takes to be a volunteer, what requirements there are? Just kind of take us through that. If somebody wants to help the dogs and take a doggy on a day out.
Yeah, we know that there are so many people in our community that want to get involved with animals, but they don't always have the capacity to adopt another dog or to bring a dog into their home to foster. So we have these kind of short-term volunteer opportunities through our Doggie Day Out program. So our Doggie Day Out started as a way people could come to the shelter, grab a shelter dog, take them out for a field trip to Home Depot, take them through the drive-through at Starbucks, get them a pup cup, take them to a park, lay in the grass on a blanket under a tree, right? Just a fun day away from the shelter. And that helps us get valuable information about the dog's personality that we don't see in the shelter. When they come in as a stray, we usually are starting from zero with that dog. We don't know anything about them. So having that volunteer opportunity allows us to say, oh, we took Bingo out on a Doggie Day Out and we met different kids of these different ages. He saw a cat. He didn't react to the cat. He was sitting at my feet at the coffee shop and he did great with a busy environment. And that is super valuable information for adopters that we can get from those volunteers.
Love it. Now, let's say someone doesn't have a whole lot of experience with dogs, would you match them with a dog that's appropriate for their experience level? How does that whole matching process work?
Yeah, we're very lucky to have some staff that are really knowledgeable about dog behavior, as well as a Doggie Day Out program intern. And when you sign up on the website, you kind of let us know your experience and what you're kind of looking for. Our priority for dogs to send out is kind of our either higher energy dogs or larger dogs that need more exposure to meet more members of the community to potentially get adopted. So if you say, okay, well, I've never, handled a dog before, I've never had a dog, I just want to get more involved, we could definitely match you with maybe an older or more mellow personality and maybe kind of encourage you to stay closer to the shelter just in case you need to bring them back. And we can kind of help you get situated with the dog before you head out on your adventure, if that makes you feel more comfortable too.
Now, I saw something pop up on Instagram about dog jogs. Is that another one of the programs that falls under the Doggie Day Out umbrella?
Yes. So since we've started the Doggie Day Out programs, we have added Jog a Dog, where people can take one of our higher energy dogs that kind of need to get their wiggles out before we open. And we do it all year long. So even in the hot summer months, so you can come in the morning when it's kind of cooler in the 70s and pick up for Jog a Dog is Wednesday through Sunday. And you pick up between 8 and 9 a.m. And then you bring them back to the shelter nice and tucker it out before we open to the public at noon for adoptions.
I love that. So for people whose work schedule allows, they can go get their steps in and help the dog get some exercise before going to work. I love that.
Yeah, so we're really excited that we're able to have all of these programs more on weekends for people that do work during the week. In addition to Doggie Day Out, which is the daily field trip, and Jog a Dog, which is that morning run or walk you can take a shelter dog on. We also do Pups and PJs, which is one of my favorites. You just pick a dog up, and that is between Wednesday and Saturday. You come to the shelter, pick your dog up between 1 and 2, and you take your dog home for the evening and have a little sleepover away from the shelter. And if you do have resident pets at home, we just ask that you keep them separated from your resident pets for the time that your dog is with you for a sleepover. And this is a great opportunity for people who are thinking that they want to add a dog to their family, but not sure what that looks like in their home. And they kind of want to trial out adoption, or maybe even they're interested in getting started fostering dogs. That's a huge way that you can help the shelter, and just bringing a dog into your home temporarily to see how that fits in with your home and lifestyle too.
I love it. I myself am a cat person, but I love dogs, and my cat would never allow me to adopt one. So I've been looking for ways to explore how I can support what you're doing and help the dogs. It sounds perfect for someone like myself.
Yeah, we would love to have you. Come to the shelter. We'll match you with somebody good for a fun field trip.
Yeah. Where do people go to sign up for this and to get more information?
Yeah, so you can head to our website. It's through the City of Sacramento Front Street Animal Shelter website, and you can sign up for either a Doggie Day Out, Jog a Dog, or a Pups and PJs. With all the attention that these programs are getting, it's becoming increasingly more popular. We're hoping to add even more staff and more open available times. And just sign up on the website. You can also follow the Front Street Doggie Day Out page on Instagram. And if there's any sort of cancellations or changes in the schedule, we'll post last minute dogs that had a cancellation that need to go out that day. So that's a really good way to catch a dog in need if you are waiting on that calendar to get your appointment.
Yeah, well, I love that this program is getting more popular, and hopefully we can get a lot more volunteers for you, because the more time these dogs can spend out of the shelter and experiencing life out in the community, the better for them.
Yes, any time away from the shelter is valuable. It's a beautiful break for these shelter dogs to get out of that chaotic and loud environment. And most importantly, we get so much valuable information just from one field trip. And anything that we're able to add to the dogs' adoption bios online helps those dogs get adopted and find their perfect families.
Love it. Well, I will be reaching out soon, and hopefully we'll get a lot more mixed listeners and viewers to reach out as well. Thank you so much for the work you're doing for the animals in our community, and thank you for talking to us about it today.
Yeah, thank you guys so much.